Hi everybody, this is Roxy. I'm going to be taking other crafters and vloggers and bloggers' ideas or techniques and recreating them so we can see how easy it is or how hard it is. I usually can make things pretty hard. So this is one of the Stampin' Up cards that we made at the Make and Take a few weeks ago. And thank you again to Peggy and Sherry and Myrnie. But anyway, so I recreated this one. I've also created a PDF, if you want, the sketch of how to cut everything out. So this is the one that I redid. I used a white cardstock. I don't have a lot of really good solid colors. I guess it's not much different than this, but I'm not real happy with the Hobby Lobby solid colors. I did my last card with it, and when you score it, it just kind of tears too much. Anywho, so I used the paper line is the one-sided paper that I used, the paper pad, and I'll put the name of it and if it's available down below. And so I just used that as the card base. So it's printed on one side, white on the inside. And then I just used the rest of that page and did kind of a matte inside the corner and this panel. And then this just tucks inside. Super cute. So let's get started. The way I did my sketches were actual size. And sometimes they're not. So that way, if you are cutting your paper out, you can place your pieces down and figure out right where you are. Here we go. Place your pieces down. This one goes here. That looks a little too big. Nope, it's right. And then this one, it's cuter if they're right side up. And then the label. And the label is 1.5 inches wide, so you can use any shape. You can use an oval, a circle, a square, whatever you want. I just happen to have that label punch, which is the same as this one. And then again, I used pink cardstock for this one. So I wanted it to be a little prettier inside. So I cut out more mats. Here's the corner. And then the sentiment. So if you want any of my sketches or patterns, just let me know from my email down below. So let's get started. I also put the card base size and where to score. And then each pattern piece has the size you need. With the corner, obviously you cut a 3x3 square and then from corner to corner cut it at an angle. So here we go. So we will score this base at 2.5. I lost my voice there. 2.5. That's right. And I'm going to do really delicately because my paper is kind of, what does that say, 1/8? Oh, my paper is from Hobby Lobby. As I mentioned, I'm not real thrilled with it. There is a book to paper though, like this is correct how it curves, but that where it's not so, it wants to come back. See how when you curve it this way, it's nice and comfy, but this way it's kind of not natural. But that's called a book to paper. It's a book. I don't know why they call it a book. Howard books, that's what we learned in printing. So there's that. And you can, it might be better not to bone fold this stuff, this paper. And then, get those out of the way. I have my pieces that go here that are this one. I mentioned this the last time I did one, well, probably the last 2 times. And this is done. All right, so I got another one, another dealie. But I mentioned this in the last couple of videos. The make and take we did, they did not charge anybody, which was, I've never been to a make and take where you didn't get charged, but the cutting that they had to do, because there was probably, I'm going to guess, 30 women there. And they cut all this stuff out, like, for everything. It's crazy. And that's a lot of cutting. It was very generous of them, and I love these cards. They're really pretty. This is a Michaels paper line. Well, actually not a line. Pad. Candy Retro. I just thought it was kind of cute. With the typewriters and phones and whatnot. I got a print. I got a stamp on this. I'm just going to do a birthday. We do a lot of, and that's mainly our birthdays and sympathies, unfortunately, which is not good. Where's my thing? There you are. Oh, these are from Mama Elephant. I love these. They're great stamps. I learned about them from Mary at SVG Cuts. She uses them a lot on her little things that she creates. If you don't die cut, you probably don't know her, but if you die cut, you know who Mary is. She is like a genius. Seriously. To make all those cuts is crazy. All right, so then this gets put on. Do it that way again. I see tape sticking out. And this is going to get popped up. And then before we glue this on, isn't this cute paper? Before we glue this on, I'm going to put the back on because you have to hide this with that. So we'll do that next. This actually goes together pretty quickly. We also, I don't like the shape of this, but it's okay. I'm going to cut it. Let's cut this one off a little bit. What did I say? We also did something else. I don't even know where my train of thought was going. That was crooked. 3-second rule of taping and gluing. I think I'm going to leave this blank. Not everything has to say something. Okay, so now this, we want to kind of keep it centered. Well, because then this is going to come here, and this has to go here. So you're only going to do about a 1/2 inch of there. And then this gets popped up so that you can tuck it easily. They want really thin strips. I'm going to fill in that corner up there. I didn't emboss this either, but we embossed the one at the Make and Take, or it was embossed. Alright, so there's that card. Super cute, super easy, and here's the original. And there. And here's that one. Alright, so I hope you give it a try. And if you want any of the PDFs or patterns that I've made, just holler. My email is down below all the time. And I'll post all the products I've used. And if you purchase through my Amazon affiliate, it helps me out a little bit. And thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. I love hearing from you, so please leave a comment. I do try to answer all my comments because I appreciate that when people answer mine. So, and even just give me a shout out. Thanks for watching. Bye.